TMS fam, welcome back to the morning show. My name is Vuyo Mgwelo. Now, as we draw closer to this year's Marketing Innovation Summit that is happening on the 3rd to the 4th of July 2024, we're lucky to have with us the one of the key speakers, Anton Grutzmacher. He is the co-founder and the Chief Revenue Officer of Omnisient. It is a groundbreaking platform dedicated to creating the world's largest source of consumer intelligence and through privacy-preserving data collaboration. So Anton joins me right now, and he's going to unpack what is this marketing summit about. Anton, welcome to the morning show.
Thank you, Vuyo.
Now, please take us through, because you have an experience in your career of over 20 years. Can you tell us about your early experiences and how it has shaped your approach towards data?
Certainly. I actually got involved in data really early on, before first-party data was really a thing in marketing. I actually worked in the UK for about 13 years, and we were working in the space of monitoring how people surfed the internet back then, and monitoring what people's sort of consumer behavior was online. And it was quite an early stage in that sort of world, but I've kind of grown up in how do you take data and use data in a relevant way to help personalize marketing. I've been involved in it such a long time. Sometimes it feels so just like normal for me, but it's actually not a very new phenomenon in marketing. Actually.
Now, it's been a decade that you've been in this business. So what are some of the key innovations that you spearheaded, and how did it impact your business?
So Omnisient, just timing-wise, with the death of the cookie, so the first-party cookie, everybody knows whenever they click on a website now, accept or don't accept. So with the cookie phasing out, what's happening is consumers want personalization more than ever before, but the cookie's phasing out, and that was the way that you actually tracked how you personalize things for people. So there's this real complex environment for people to navigate. And then you've also got privacy regulations coming in and how you use data. So what we created was a privacy-preserving data collaboration platform. It's a mouthful, but essentially what we've done is we've created the ability to encrypt and use cryptography, hashing technology, to turn people's personal information into absolute gobbledygook, to not use a technical term, but in irreversible tokens. It can still match data, but it never reveals your personal information ever, and it can't be reverse engineered. So we can then put data together and then connect it to media so that you can be relevant through your content.
Now, you'll be one of the speakers at this year's Marketing Innovation Summit. What can attendees expect and to gain from this cutting-edge summit?
The marketing world is becoming really complex. And marketers have to get used to a whole bunch of new disciplines. So the speakers at the conference are actually there to help navigate that ever-changing environment and kind of pulling the complexities together and actually like kind of debunking a lot of the complexity and showcasing some of the technologies that make it easier for marketers to actually manage personalization and things like that.
Now, speaking of showcasing what's going to be there, can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek into what you'll be doing and what areas you also will be focusing on?
So I'll be focusing specifically on how to use first-party data in the sort of, with the death of the cookie, how do you use and harness first-party data to keep personalization going? Because consumers have an expectation of personalization. They also got an expectation of keeping their data private. So we'll be actually speaking about that and how you actually harness that. So how do you as a brand stay super relevant, personalized, but totally keep the customer's data out of the environment? So we'll be focusing on that and retail media. Retail media is massively on the rise. Shoprite, Checkers, Pick n Pay, Clicks, you name it. Any Spar, Takealot, like all of them, like any brand. If you think about it, the retail media has grown to like a $56 billion industry globally. So it's a weird new media, but it's super effective. So we'll speak about that.
Lovely. Now, why is this a continuous innovation so crucial for businesses also to stay competitive and relevant?
Consumer expectation, our expectation as consumers is that you must be available for me when I need you, where I need you, at the time that I need you. And then for a marketer, the complexity is how do I navigate doing that at a right cost in the right places, still considering privacy and all of those things. So it's a complex environment, and I think innovation is constant because the space is changing so much so quickly.
Now, those keen to attend, when and where exactly is the Marketing Innovation Summit will be held this year? Because I feel like there's a lot of business people that would like to know, and even young businesses that are coming up that would like to know, especially if they want to attend.
Yes, no, 100%. So at the Vodacom World in Midrand in Johannesburg, and it's the 3rd of the 4th of July this year.
Just a quick one before we let you go. What's that one thing that young business owners and also big businesses that will take out of this marketing summit?
Yeah, I think it's actually equipping them, right? So it's such an ever-changing space. If you're a marketing professional, staying at the edge of what's going on is so crucial for your career and keeping an edge for your brand or the company that you represent. So I think, yeah, it's a must visit.
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Yes.
Well, Anton, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, TMS fam, you heard it for yourself, and we look forward to hearing more of your expertise, Anton, and also especially with the marketing in South Africa. I feel like it is very important. So if you are a business owner, big or small, this is the perfect time for you to join the marketing summit that is going to inspire and also innovate you. So make sure that you catch them from the 3rd of July to the 4th of July, 2024. With that said, we're going to love and leave you, and I'll see you after this one.